Alright guys, welcome to another episode of whatever you want to call my channel. Today we're looking at this cabin. I've been here before. I know there's a cabin here about right up there somewhere. There's a caved in shaft. On Google Earth it looks like there's some other stuff, debris up the wash pretty far up here, and then on that side of the wash farther up it looks like there might be a tunnel. I haven't gone up there, but I'm going to try to check it out today. Alright, well, there's not a whole lot going on here. It looks a little bit different than the last time I was here. It's always a little eerie checking out places like this by yourself. A couple of beds, some chairs, table. Old refrigerator, sink, some more refrigerator here. I looked in that book. I thought it was like a registry, but there's nothing in it, so I don't know if nobody's ever signed it. And then that paper up there says something about some Historical Preservation Act of 1966, I think it said. Basically saying don't destroy this place as a historical place, which you would think would be common sense, but common sense ain't so common anymore. Alright, I'm gonna walk around here a little bit more, see if there's anything else I didn't catch last time, or then I'm gonna head up there to the shaft. We'll see up there. Alright, I'd say we're about 150, 175 yards up the hill now. So right here there's a shaft. I'm not entirely sure how deep it went. As you can see, it's literally in a wash on the hill, so over time all the heavy rain just filled it up with dirt. It doesn't go more than a couple feet below what you can see here. Again, this is kind of I don't know a lot of history on this mine. I'm judging by the size and everything, it wasn't a very big operation. Little mom and pop type thing. But it's kind of cool that this stuff is still intact. There's still the wire tied off to the hill there to support the frame. There's I guess what they would have as an ore bucket, chains to lower it down the shaft. There's the man ladder. Again, I don't know how far down this went. What's kind of odd is if it has anything to do with what it looks like on Google Earth as a tunnel up there, like they are pretty far away. So I'm gonna guess that maybe that was, assuming there is something up there, we'll find out when I get up there. But I'm gonna guess maybe this was just a prospect up there. And then right here, who knows? Kind of an odd spot. Like I said, it's in a wash on this hill. And this wash is just littered with drums and debris that have been washed down over time. Probably doesn't rain out here much, but when it does rain, it rains quite a bit. All right, so I decided to kind of slide down here and kind of give you guys a view. Said it doesn't go very far. I mean, it had to have gone a decent distance, at least at some point, for them to put in a man ladder and everything. Again, I can't imagine how far down it would go, really, especially with nothing else in the area. No adits coming out of the hill anywhere, so I don't know. Just looking at it from up a little higher over here. Yeah, like I was saying, last time I was here, I scoured up and around this entire little hill right here, and I had seen that there was something up there on Google Earth, and I walked over to this wash and looked a little bit, but didn't look very hard. But I'll look a little harder today. But there's literally nothing else. Like, they didn't dig anywhere else into the ground around here that I can see, so I don't know. I'm kind of on the lazy side as far as like trying to research it and look it up. Maybe I'll reach out to Tim, see what he knows, because I did ask him about a pretty large mine operation that's on the other side of that mountain, probably a few miles, that he does know about. So I'm sure he knows about this. I'll reach out to him, see what he has to say. Okay, so I made my way over to the wash on the opposite side of the wash that the shaft is in. I mean, maybe it's a possibility at some point they tunneled in from this side over to that shaft and it just got filled in over time. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'll reach out to Tim. If you don't recall, I think it was my first video I mentioned. Another fellow YouTuber, Tim. His YouTube is Desert Trails. A couple years ago, he invited me out near the Tacopa area to show us some mines out there. I mean my buddy Evan. He went with me out there that day. I'm solo today. I invited Evan, but he had prior engagements with his family, as most of my friends do. All have kids and families, and I'm single and have absolutely nothing going on. So that's why I'm solo most of the time. Anyways, like I said, I'll reach out to Tim, see what he has to say about this spot. I'm sure he knows everything about it. He has a wealth of knowledge of pretty much every mine in this state. Pretty crazy. Actually, this mine is not very far from the one, like I just previously mentioned, up and over this hill. And off to the east of here, a few miles that way, there's another large mine I want to check out eventually that I had asked him about and he knows about as well. And he told me there's quite a lot of artifacts still up there. And it's a really cool site. So that is on the list, the ever-growing list of possible videos that I'll be making. I know I'll get to it at some point. How soon, I don't know. To get things started, I kind of want to do smaller operation type stuff. To show you guys the little things I've been to a couple dozen times until I get more views and following and stuff. And then hopefully I'll be able to film the bigger stuff, and hopefully I can get some people to come along with me. That way it's not so eerie, you know, walking into a old abandoned cabin in the middle of nowhere by yourself. That's how a lot of horror movies start, right? Not that I got anything to lose other than my truck. But I'm hiking my way up to what looked like on Google Earth some more debris, like barrels and stuff. Who knows? It's hard to tell. Shadows, different dated images that they use. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that what I thought I saw is probably these darker colored rocks right here, but not too far away. So I'll see you up there. All right, I'm getting a little closer. I really hope the audio didn't mess up on the last little clip that I was filming, because I was receiving a phone call. Debt collectors. Anyways, like I was saying, I suspect that what I thought I saw on Google Earth as being like debris is probably these darker rocks. But I'm gonna go all the way up here just to be sure. I apologize for my filming style, just walking, talking, and panting. Like I mentioned when I first started this channel in my first episode, man, look at that big old piece of quartz. Ooh, buddy. Anyways, like I was saying, when I plan on doing this channel, I don't have any kind of editing software, no special camera. This is all on my iPhone. And probably won't have any kind of editing other than me filming however long I film, stopping it, filming the next part, stopping it. So it's just going to be slapped together and pretty erratic. And again, I apologize. But I'm not here to be the next Michael Bay or Steven Spielberg. So if you don't like it, I apologize. I'm not for everybody. And in pretty much every aspect of my life. If you know me personally, you know I'm pretty rough around the edges and don't seem to give two F words what anybody thinks. So again, if you don't like it, you know where the door is, theoretically. All right, well, I've crossed over to the other side of the wash. There is a marker, so chances are that and all these other really dark rocks is what I was seeing on Google Earth that look like barrels or debris of some kind. But it is just a marker here. Let's see. This is an older one, so probably doesn't have any kind of paperwork or anything like the modern guys use. They put like a pill bottle or a glass bottle or something. And then looking across the other side, there's definitely nothing over there as far as like a possible tunnel. So I mean, again, on Google Earth, it looked like there might have been something. It was probably just a shadow. Yeah, it's probably literally just a shadow of like this little outcropping right here, because I'm not seeing anything. Like typically if there was something up there, you would probably see some kind of like footpath. I mean, it could have been eroded away, but I'm not seeing anything. So I guess that's the end. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. I think maybe I'll stop it right here. Was contemplating just going up and over, but it gets pretty steep. I don't know if I want to Billy goated up that or not. I don't know. I'm gonna check my service, pop on Google Earth and see if, you know, it can locate me right here and try to see what I thought was a tunnel. Maybe I'm overlooking it. So I was able to get back on Google Earth, and it's that cut in the hill right there that on the satellite imagery kind of looks like it might be a tunnel of some sorts. And then also where that dark rock pile is, the lighter stuff up there. I mean, on Google Earth, it doesn't look like much, like maybe a partial exploratory dig, like they dug out like 6 feet or so. But from here, like, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but visually it looks like they probably cut some of the mountain out a little bit. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna say F it and hike up there and see what it looks like. If you're not enjoying, oh man, whew, just almost fell all the way down. Anyways, if you're not enjoying the video, I don't blame you. I'm sure you would prefer a little less talk and a lot more action. Sorry, I'll try not to sing too much in my videos. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm just gonna say F it and hike up there and see what that looks like. There is a chance that cut might have been something at some point, just like the shaft was, and then just the rain over time washed in the entrance. Who knows? Hopefully Tim's got some more information on this. And if any information I do get from him, I'll try to put in the description, because obviously I'm not gonna start a little audio video part of just explaining to you what he told me and then add that into the clip. I'll just put it in the description. And also, hopefully I can figure out how to slap all these videos together in the correct sequence, because I am not good with technology. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. A hawk up here. Just keeping an eye on me. Wonder if he's got a nest on one of these outcroppings. Anyways, I'm almost to that cut. I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, dude, this is so worth it. Even if that doesn't go back anywhere, the fact that I climbed all the way up here thinking there's something and there actually is. Oh man, this is... Which I'm not surprised. Like, look, you can see what they dug out. This stuff has a lot of quartz in it. So I'm sure they're looking for gold. Oh, I need to catch my breath. Then peek my head in there, hope there's no mountain lions. Alright, kind of caught my breath. Peed really fast. Threw a rock in there, didn't hear anything, so let's see what we got. And like I suspected, it only goes back 15 feet or so, but still, that's something, man. Oh, dude, I am so stoked. I thought for sure I was going to come up empty-handed today, but I didn't. And I wish I brought my binoculars up here with me so I could see if that's just naturally cut out or if that's something else too. That also makes me think that on Google Earth, what I thought was a cut there might have actually been something and not just from the rain. I'm going to keep looking around, see what I can see. I was doing my best to film and try to not let you guys see where the fuck I was at, but if you're from Vegas or the California area, you know what those are, so you can get an idea of where I'm at. So I made my way farther to the east and I'm going up. Found another little dig out. Not much. It was probably as big as the one I just found, but this one is literally at the top, so the rain and weathering over the years probably filled it in with debris. This hill is very steep and all these rocks are very loose. I've almost fallen down the hill like 3 times. But I'm almost to the top. I'm definitely gonna scout the other side of this mountain, see what else I can find. All right, well, I made it to the top. I got like an hour of daylight left, so don't have a ton of time to explore anymore on this. Really, I gotta head back down to my truck and get on the trail out of here. But pretty fucking eventful for a short trip. There I go with the F-bombs again. Sorry. Sue me. But if you watch the whole thing, thank you. You could probably survive Jigsaw's stuff if you could survive my videos.